And incredible doesn't cover what this young man's done early this season.
Absolute jaw-dropping fashion. This is unbelievable.
The Human Joystick. The X Factor. Call him what you want. Dante Hall was simply dynamite as Kansas City's return man for the better part of 7 years. And when you whittle down his prime in KC, you'll be hard-pressed to find another like him. Hall was a promising running back at Texas A&M before injuries derailed his senior season. He was eventually kicked off the Aggie squad and fell to the 5th round of the 2000 draft, where the Chiefs were fortunate enough to find him at 153rd overall. Now, Hall's first 2 seasons mirrored those of his team, a Chiefs team in transition stumbling to a 13-19 record. Hall failed to score on nearly 100 returns in those 2 years.
Dante Hall at about the 14-yard line. Oh, and a fumble on the play, and it's loose, a jarring hit.
Special teams can't make mistakes. They have let this team down time and time again. This is where you got to be smart.
Fast forward to 2002, year 2 of the Dick Vermeil era. If Hall wasn't going to put it in the paint as a returner, there had to be another way.
Green pumps, throws to Hall. He's open. 25, cuts back with a blocker at the 20. Dante Hall, touchdown, Kansas City. 60 yards on the play for his first NFL touchdown.
Go figure. The ex-running back turned return man scores his first touchdown through the air. Vermeil knew how to use his return men in the passing game. His Super Bowl team in '99, the greatest show on turf, featured a pretty dynamic returner of their own.
Jumps to the 10. Yes! Touchdown, yes! St. Louis. 85 yards on the return by Oz Hakeem.
By the end of the 2002 season, KC was once again in a state of mediocrity. Yet, if there was any glimmer of hope, it was Hall, who would embark on the single greatest stretch of any return man in NFL history.
Low snap. Player gets it away. Good high punt. Dante Hall at the 10. Finds a lane up the middle. Hall may go. He is gone. Dante Hall. Touchdown Chiefs. On the return, Dante Hall. He breaks out into the open. Trying to beat Jeff Wilkins. Dante Hall is going all the way. Hall spins away from one and another and finds the lane. Watch out. He's got Mitch Berger to beat. Here he goes. It's another touchdown for Dante Hall. Oh, is this man putting on a show? Little Rocky Mountain Thunder. And then the throw underneath the Hall. Boy, look at him. Like a cat. Look now it's in the clear. Oh, no. Can you believe this? What a brilliant play again. Unbelievable run by Dante Hall. Out of the slot. All right, now there's Delta O'Neal, the first guy up. He misses him there. He goes back and actually gets cut out, his legs cut out from under him by Al Wilson, the middle linebacker. But how about that for some jump starts, some stops, some goes? Cat quickness of Dante Hall.
Hall had a style of his own in the return game. It wasn't the straight line speed of Devin Hester, or the flair of Deion Sanders, or even the power of Josh Cribbs. I mean, who could forget Desmond Howard's Super Bowl MVP performance? Or Gale Sayers' immediate impact? Brian Mitchell's longevity? Heck, even Mel Gray, Allen Rossum, and Glenn Milburn have more career return yards. But Hall was different. He had a Barry Sanders-like juking style that made defenders look silly, always on his way to the end zone. The best was yet to come for the Chiefs' diminutive returner heading into the 2003 campaign.
Dante Hall deep back for Kansas City. Whitlock is back there as well. Here comes the speed merchant, Dante Hall. He finds a seam. He's got skills to block. The kicker to beat and trying to trip him, and there he goes. Dante Hall back, and he's going to wave this off and let it bounce. As he does at 33, and he picks it up on the fly. He waved it off, but he did not signal a fair catch, and there he goes flying on the other side. He's got an escort. He gets by the kicker, and Dante Hall is down the side. What a great cut! He's in for a touchdown.
It seems the coverage team relaxes. And then it's just Dante Hall one-on-one against every guy out there, and that's a mismatch.
Hey, those returns were awesome. And Hall was well on his way to earning another Pro Bowl bid. But he took it to another level in Week 4.
Golden opportunity right here for a return.
2 consecutive weeks, Dante Hall has been the AFC Special Teams Player of the Week. He's got 5 touchdown returns in the last 8 games dating back to last year.
We've seen him jittering, and we've seen him kind of cutting. Just go. Don't guess. Just go.
Richie's kick, 4-yard line for Dante Hall. Finds a seam. Gets by the kicker, and there he goes! This is unbelievable! 97-yard kickoff return, and the Chiefs are back on top. Six return touchdowns in the last 9 games. A historic stretch that the NFL probably has never seen before. We've seen a lot of NFL football. We have not seen a kid do this.
How's that for clutch? Hall put the Chiefs on his back with that game-winning score. The very next week, he did it again. With KC trailing by 6 in the fourth quarter, Hall delivered arguably the best return of his entire career.
The punt by Mike Orr. Dante Hall backing up to the 8-yard line. Dancing. Middlebrooks can't get him. Now he's back inside the 5 and finds a seam.
He's gone.
He's got the kicker to beat, and that's Noor. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching something that has never happened before in the National Football League. 7 returns for a touchdown in 10 games. Incredible!
That ties Dante Hall with a host of others of 4 return touchdowns in a single season, and we're in week 5. There's some blocking here.
Look at this.
This is Dante Hall against all 11 Denver Broncos. And then it's just a race. I mean, incredible doesn't cover what this young man's done early this season.
Absolute jaw-dropping fashion. This is unbelievable.
You see the numbers. In an absurd 13-game span from 2002 to 2003, Hall totaled more than 2,000 all-purpose yards and 10 touchdowns, 7 of which came in the return game. Just to put that in perspective, Hester, who many consider the greatest kick returner of all time, didn't come close to that mark in his best 13-game stretch. Hall's prolific and frankly historic run carried Kansas City to an 11-2 record, and he wasn't done yet.
And he's got a good shot on this one from the 6. To the sidelines, to the 30, to the 40, one man to beat. 30, 20, oh! Chris Crocker spoiled the party. Oh, I can't believe he didn't get in, and neither can Frank.
Sparked by one little Hall miracle after another, the Chiefs steamrolled through the regular season with the league's top offense, which featured Trent Green, Priest Holmes, and Tony Gonzalez. In the divisional round against Indy, that offense went mano-a-mano with MVP Peyton Manning. In a game that featured no punts, Hall was almost taken out of the game. Almost.
All right, Dante! Return ball!
Now, Dante Hall wants to get it back in a hurry. He's going left side. Now he darts to the right side, explodes to the 40. He might do it. He's just got the kicker to beat. It's a foot race at the 25, 20, cuts back, 15, 10, 5, touchdown!
I'm back in it! I'm back in it!
Vermeil's excitement level was off the charts. Come to think of it, where have we seen that before? Hall's spectacular performance couldn't hold off the Colts as KC fell 38-31. Vermeil's Chiefs wouldn't make it to the postseason again despite Hall's continued success. In fact, he scored another 9 touchdowns from 2004 to 2006 before being shipped off to St. Louis in 2007. Hall would retire in 2008, finishing his career in the top 5 in total return yardage. While Hall clearly has the career numbers, his impact during the 2002 and 2003 seasons has yet to be duplicated by any return man in league history.